we can just transition to this week. I'm not gonna lie, I'm scared.
You wanna know what the other thing is though?
What's up?
I'm scared too.
You should be.
We should. We.
Like.
Like we're like the Bournemouth game. The issue with Chelsea is not that teams are coming here and outplaying us. That's not the case. It's actually, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. You just pulled your hammy by sitting down.
Oh yeah.
I'm about to walk out of here.
My leg. This is why you never play soccer first before you come for a podcast.
Damn. The issue with Chelsea is that like teams aren't outplaying us. Bournemouth is not outplaying us. Come on. Everything's not outplaying us. West Ham's not outplaying us.
I think y'all are getting figured out though.
We're not being figured
Nah,
out.
bro, Fudge Frank doesn't have
No. The thing is, we're not being figured out. We're playing so safe. I'll give you one perfect example. This is really suffering. If you watch our game against Bournemouth, there's many times where Emerson will make a cut in and Pulisic will make that run that could just be a quick overlap pass and he's inside the 18. But we'd rather take the simpler pass. We'd rather take the middle pass. That's gonna do absolutely nothing. That's what we'd rather do, and that's literally what it's been.
And my thing is like, remember what I told you guys at the beginning of the season? I was like, y'all have nothing to lose, and y'all were playing like that. Y'all got on a little run there. Heads got a bit too big, and it's like, okay, now there's an expectation. It's like we're here now, so we're expected to play at this level, and it's almost like, oh, like. So
I think we're kind of like why it's not like an expectation. Now it's like.
And it's not an expectation. But it's like,
not that it's not. It's ingrained in our players, but what you were saying earlier with the Spurs players, like let me not mess up. So we're playing so conservative. We're playing so safe that we're not even. It's almost like, yeah, like we almost want to walk the ball into the goal. We don't want to just shoot the ball, even if we're in the box 18. We want that ball to basically just be tapped in at the end of the day because we want to ping the ball around instead of like you can't play Premier League soccer safe. You just cannot. You see how Liverpool's scoring? They're scoring with some like really like how are you passing that ball over to their like they're scoring these not extravagant goals. This dude's really suffering.
Damn.
They're just scoring these goals that they're not easily manufactured, and we need to be able to take the shackles off because we're playing with shackles on. I don't know what it is. And the thing is,
Fast Frank is out of ideas.
The thing is,
what's helping is also the
thing is, it's really not Frank's fault. The thing is,
when he gets his own players.
The thing is, it's not Frank's fault. It's really because Frank said it right after Bournemouth. He said, "We need to play with balls." He literally said that. He said in the press conference, "We need to play with balls. We need to be done with this, like side to side." He literally said, "There's no reason why the ball should go from Aspie to Rudiger to Tomori to who's the right back to Reece James or whoever is playing there. It shouldn't be going back and forth. It should be going up. Let's find the gaps. Let's make runs in between. Like, let's play. Like, let's not be predictable." That's how we've been playing all season. Because at least at this point, teams are just sitting back. And because they know we're not going to try to make that incisive pass. So all we're going to try to do is like basically try to pass around players when we just need to go out there and just play like the better team that we are. That's all. Why are you scared?
For the same reason. Like, what kind of mentality are we going to go into? Like, if Chelsea goes in with the mentality like we got nothing to lose.
I think after Bournemouth, I think you guys may be in trouble.
And Tottenham goes in like it's a big game.
Son is going to hand Kepa's on.
Like then
he has to get through Tomori first and Rudiger.
Yikes!
Like you're gonna be within the first 5 minutes. Within the first 5 minutes, you're gonna be able to tell who's gonna win the game.
I can't. Not with Chelsea games. Chelsea games are always deciding.
I think the way the teams act within the first 5 minutes is gonna set the tone for the rest of the game, and it's gonna tell you who the winner is. Because it's gonna tell you the mentality of both teams. Because it's like this game for me. If you took mentality out of it, Tottenham should destroy. Like we should run through y'all, but because mentality is a part of it.
Run through is kind of a little bit of a reach.
Hey,
it's no reach, man.
It's a little bit of a reach.
With the form we've been in, with the form y'all have been in.
But okay, then okay. Yeah.
And that's what I mean. Like, take the mentality game and just bring form in. that's what the outcome should be.
I agree with that.
But because for me at least right now, we're extreme. Like there was that other press conference. It's like I can't remember who we were down to at halftime, and Mourinho like in the post match.
That was that Champions League game probably.
Olympiacos. Yeah, it was
like
Olympiacos. Yeah, so it was like he was like I went in and I was gonna go in and like tear everybody up. And he's like, but I realized that these guys like if I did that, he's like it would have made the situation worse. So he said he went in there and he was like loving on them, basically like gassing them up, hyping them up, and then they did what they did in the second half. So that just tells me my team is extremely mentally fragile, and right now your team in this spell is mentally fragile as well. So it's like within the first 5 minutes you'll be able to tell what kind of mentality is in, and that's why I'm afraid because I don't know what kind of mentality we're gonna go into.
I think this. I don't think anybody can sit here and be like, this is gonna be the person that's gonna win. This person is gonna win. As far as we know,
I'll text you within the first 5 minutes.
The thing is, Tomori's gonna be back.
Yo, who you have on defense doesn't matter. Like
Tomori and Rudiger.
With our
I don't understand
compared to Son and Kane.
Rudiger is one of the best center backs in the league, and Tomori is one of the best.
That's what I'm saying, man. This is why they can't have nice things. Like, do you think Rudiger and Tomori makes anybody shiver?
I think so.
Nah, that is only you.
Nah.
Like, no banter aside right now. Do you think when they hear Tomori and Rudiger, is the same way you hear Van Dijk and Matip?
I didn't say that.
No, I'm saying, man. Nobody is shaking because those guys they can be exposed. You can't tell me you can't tell me you sit down and you say you can figure out Laporte or you can figure out Van Dijk.
The thing is, all our center backs have to play with another center back. The other center back has been Zuma this whole year. We have never played a game without Zuma starting. So this is going to be the first game where we have our best center back pairing. We haven't had our best center back pairing this whole season.
Center back though is a lot of chemistry though.
Yeah,
it's so much to do with chemistry.
Very true. But the issue with them is while chemistry may be off, at least the first few games, they're just so fast that they can recover a lot.
Son is fast.
It's the fact that Son is going to be
more is fast.
And but I think this is a game to.
I even forgot Mora too, man. Kane.
He's been going.
Mora comes off the bench.
No, he's starting now.
He's starting now.
Like
because Eriksen's not there.
These tactics that Mourinho is like playing, like it took me a while to figure him out. It's weird. It's like we're set up diagonal.
I think if Reece James doesn't play, I think if Reece James plays. And Emerson plays only for pace because if Ashley plays this game, he's getting torched. He's going to get torched. I feel like if we play with our Emerson, Rudiger, Tomori, and Reece James back four, it's gonna be harder to just blaze us. I definitely think Conte needs to play this game. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, and I think Kovacic needs to play. I think it should be the three that we played last week. Of Jorginho, Kanté, Kovacic. While I love Mason Mount, Mason Mount's just playing with a little bit. He's just so timid right now. He's just too timid for my likings. So I need those three. I need Pulisic. I need a Pulisic masterclass. I need a Pulisic masterclass next week. On Sunday.
Yeah, I would love if Winks plays. Well, no, Winks would probably be in there. It's always, Winks is probably going to be like the one guy that stays in it just because Mourinho rides him. Mm-hmm. But and the other guys until Ndombele gets fit, he does. Okay. Until he gets fit, it's gonna be like Dyer or Sissoko. The pairing is always gonna vary.
He's gonna turn both of them and Pulisic. Coach is gonna turn both of them. Coach has been turning people all season. My men them scoring goals now.
I'm not gonna lie. I think this is gonna be a high scoring game.
I don't think so.
I think so.
I
think both.
You guys are going to club these guys. Don't be scared. You guys are going to flog them. There's no two way about it.
Comes in a few days. I don't know why you're opening
guy,
mouths.
Arteta manager with that Pep with the Pep tactics. What?
We're gonna get
Yo, you heard it here first, man. Pepe 2 goals, 1 assist against Chelsea, 28.
You already know we're coming.
Bro, Arteta is bringing that Pep tactic. Anyway, oh God!
He didn't even want to come to Arsenal this season.
And then Pulisic, Willian's gonna start. I have no if there's nothing we can do. Willian's going to start this game. And then Tammy up top.
I don't know. The reason why he says all this is because it's his podcast. He can talk about Chelsea. We already know what is going to happen.
That's what you.
I'm thinking
Son and Kane masterclass. Like
so.
I think Son's gonna get at least 2 goals.
That's
at least 2 goals.
It won't be a Tomori side at least. Tomori is gonna see goals.
Yeah, Kane is going to oppress Tomori and whoever the next guy next to him is.
Really, it's really okay. Wait, why are you guys talking like we don't have a good center back?
Yeah, they're going to be oppressed. This is Kane. This is Harry Kane we're talking about.
All right, we'll see Sunday.
They're going to be oppressed. What's your prediction?
I'm going 4-2. 4-2.
3-1.
I'm going 4-0.
4-0.
4-0 Spurs. 4-0 Spurs is winning.
Nah.
That's my own prediction.
Okay. I don't respect it, but still.